as we roll into the end of the year, we really want to think about how can we set our business up for success? How can we move into the last few months of this year and really have some success for our business, maybe get new clients, new customers, and really boost our sales? Well, I want to give you 3 things to think about. I'm Holly Fisher with Fisher Creative Marketing. Thanks so much for joining me for this episode of Monday Marketing Minute. Well, believe it or not, we are coming to the end of the summer season. I'm already starting to hear pumpkin spice latte is on its way. School is starting, football season is around the corner, all the things that we love about fall. And this is a really great time to think about planning for the year end and even into early January for your business, really setting yourself up for success. If you can stop now, pause, take a minute, and really plan for the year end. So 3 things I really want you to think about. What is an offer that you have that can really be super valuable to people at the end of the year, the holiday season, or leading into January? Even if you're not a traditional kind of holiday shopping business, right? You don't have a product that you're selling that sort of falls into the natural gift guide. We pretty much all have something useful in our business that helps people at this time of year, right? So you may have some sort of coaching package or consulting, a planning session, anything like that that people are going to really want to use at the end of the year or maybe even rolling into January. So I would encourage you to stop and think, what do you have or what could you create that's going to be really valuable to your customers and clients during this particular season? Now, keep in mind that people are getting a lot of messages at this time of year, right? We're getting all of our traditional like holiday shopping and gift buying. We're also hearing from a lot of other businesses with similar kinds of year-end offers. So you don't want to add to the noise. You don't want to create something just for the sake of creating something. So I would encourage you to do a little bit of research. You could do that online. You could use some AI tools to help you brainstorm. You could also ask some of your current or past customers and clients what's really useful to them. What are some ways that they might be struggling as they move into the end of the year? And what's a solution that you can offer them during this season? Because we want to add value. We don't want to just add to the marketing noise. So really take some time, block out a little time on your calendar and think about how can I create an offer that is really going to be helpful to the people I serve? What's a problem that they're dealing with as we roll into the end of the year? And how can I create a package, a solution, a service, a product that's going to be helpful to them? The second thing that you're going to want to do is spend some time planning the promotion. Get your calendar out, kind of backtrack, back up from where you want this to launch or where you want to maybe offer an announcement, a special sale, a Black Friday offer, if you will. And start to plan that out in your calendar. You want to make sure that you give yourself plenty of time to prepare. Do you need some collateral? Do you need a marketing materials, a landing page, social media graphics? You don't have to get crazy, but you're probably going to need a few things to develop some content that's going to need to be created, maybe a purchase page, things like that. So you want to make sure that you've given yourself some time to plan those promotions, right? Do you need to be talking about this on social media? What are the promotions that you need leading up to the launch of this particular offer? So take some time, get your calendar, and really start planning that out. Again, thinking about all the other things that are going on at this time of the year, you want to make sure that you're fitting into that. And again, not adding to just all of the end of year noise. The last thing that I want you to consider once you've figured out a really valuable offer and planned out a promotional calendar are the best ways to talk about your offer. I think certainly social media, if that's where your audience is, whatever social networks work well for your business, but also email marketing is huge. And I know people get a lot of emails. I know they get a lot of emails at the end of the year, but that's still one of the best ways to reach people. And that's still one of the best ways to drive sales. Now, here's the issue. If you haven't been using email marketing, or maybe you've only dropped into people's inboxes a couple of times this year, we don't want to come out of the gate just blasting folks with a brand new offer, and we're suddenly bombarding them with emails and they haven't heard from us in months. So this is a really great time to start warming up your list. If you haven't been consistent in your email marketing, this would be a great time to start dripping out some emails a couple times a month, maybe once a week, just sending people short, little helpful emails so that when you do have something to offer, they're used to hearing from you and it doesn't feel quite as disruptive. Your customers and clients aren't going, wow, we haven't heard from this business all year long. Now they're suddenly emailing us out of the blue. So go ahead and start warming up your audience and start planning out the emails that you need to send to get them used to hearing from you, and then the emails that you want to send to actually promote this offer. And that will also get you into the habit of sending regular email communications that then you can continue on into the new year. Because I really believe that a lot of businesses leave money on the table when they aren't focused on email marketing. It's a really cost-effective, high return, valuable way to stay in touch with your audience and stay top of mind and drive sales. So as we roll into the end of the year, before you even get your first pumpkin spice latte, go ahead and think about what you can do to plan for year-end success. Create an offer that really solves the problem that your customers and clients are dealing with as they move to the end of the year and into January. Take some time to plan your promotions, make sure that you have all the materials that you need, and go ahead and start warming up your audience with some emails so that you can really dig into email marketing as a way to sell the product or service that you have in this end of year promotion. If you need a little extra help planning, I'd love to invite you to join me in the Fuel for Your Marketing Collective. It's a monthly membership for small businesses, solopreneurs, folks that can use just a community of supportive business owners to help them brainstorm marketing ideas. We're going to be talking a lot about planning as we roll into the fall. We'll also be talking a lot about email marketing. So this is going to be a great opportunity for you to really set your business up for success as you move into the end of the year season. Again, you can join the Fuel for Your Marketing Collective. It's just $77 a month, and you'll get access to lots of tools and resources, as well as all of the great teachings and discussions that we have in the collective community each month. So I would love to have you join me in the Marketing Collective. Let's set your business up for success as we move into the end of the year.